What is up? I have to do kind of a short video because I've already done my Falcon schedule, and I had to do the Steelers schedule for the wonderful people here in Central PA and all over wherever you are. And wherever you are, you have come to hang out here at JJ's Sessions. There is this thing right here called a subscribe button. Definitely hit that if you want to be alerted for more stuff that's going on. We are rolling into the NFL season, and periodically I got to do NFL stuff because NFL's king. That is until hockey shows up, because we will be back doing that stuff. Meanwhile, I'm going to shift this over because for my wonderful people that still are Dallas Cowboy fans, I have to do a quick video to see how you guys are doing, because I have a lot of friends that are, in fact, Cowboys fans, and I have people that are coworkers that I knew in my old life in the other place that, without a doubt, they're still holding hope that Dallas is going to have. Now, I'm going to do their schedule I'm going to do it just like I did the other two. Now, first of all, how about we get to the gist of this, just for reality purposes, and I hope everybody's listening. Yeah, Dak still wants $60 million a year. Now, we know the holdout with CeeDee Lamb. I have a feeling he's going to play anyway. So, and you went and got Ezekiel Elliott back. You have probably a bottom tier running back tandem, and you don't have Michael Gallup anymore, and you lost another guy. I can't remember his name, but if you don't have CeeDee Lamb on your one tight ends, that one tight end's pretty good. But who are you throwing the ball to? Ezekiel Elliott's not the same guy. CeeDee Lamb's going to probably get 150 targets, or probably catches alone, and Dak still won $60 million. And your offensive line is not the same as it used to be. It's a good offensive line, but it's probably above average. And the one guy left, and I think he went to the Jets, I think. So exactly in that division, in the NFC East, which I have pretty much said Philly is going to win that division by default. And you have to keep your eye on Washington, because I think Washington is going to be a sleeper wild card, contender. And I still believe the Giants are going to be the Giants. They are going to be atrocious. They may win, maybe their over-under is, I think, is 6. I could probably go 6.5, maybe even the under, because God only knows what Daniel Jones is. He's lucky he's got a wide receiver now to throw to. So, with that said, I got to pretty much put this into perspective. What exactly is your schedule going to be, Dallas Cowboys? What is it going to be? So, you're going to have this game against Cleveland at Cleveland, and I said even particularly if Deshaun Watson is healthy, he's going to play well. He's going to be fine. Their running back situation is still, I think they're going to get Chubbs back, but they were balling, and they're still going to be. They have a top 5 offensive line. They have a top 5, 6, 7 roster in the league. It's on the road. Can Dak survive and just throw to CeeDee Lamb all the time? No, that's an L. Sorry. You are going to host New Orleans. New Orleans is still in a tolerable rebuild, but I'm going to tell you right now, it is Dak. Just say this out loud. Dak versus Derek Carr. Who wins that game? Seriously, who wins that game? That's going to be a win. I'll give you that. But then you're going to host Baltimore. This is probably going to be Fox game of the week. You're at Baltimore. No, that's an L. That's an L. The Lamar versus Dak. It might be close. Might be closer than people think. But I'll give you this. You're going to go on a short week. You're going to go to the Giants on Amazon and on Prime. I'm actually toying with you on this. I'll give you a win on that. Then you're going to go to the Steelers on Sunday Night Football. I will give you a win. I can't remember what I gave the Steelers. Actually, I didn't really I gave the Steelers, I think I gave the Steelers a loss, but that also could have been a coin flip game. This is also a coin flip. It's going to depend on how Dak plays against that defense, but I'll give you a win on that. Then you have to host Detroit, and everyone is still ticked off about a couple years ago how Dallas got away with winning against Detroit in the playoffs. The only reason I'm going to give you a win is you're at home. But that is also a coin flip. I could fix that anytime. You get your bye week, and then on the 27th, you're going to go. Oh, no, you're going to go to San Francisco. That's a loss. You're going to go to Atlanta. I think Atlanta is still going to win 10 to 12 games. That's a loss. I think Kirk Cousins might be on fire by then. And then you're going to go to Philly, and then you're going to host Philly. You're going to Philly and an afternoon game on CBS. That's a loss. Monday Night Football against Houston. That's a loss because Houston is probably going to be one of the top 10 teams in the league. Um, Sunday Night Football. You're going to go to Washington. You know what? That's a loss. Thursday Night Football. That's Thanksgiving against the Giants. That's a win. And then Monday Night Football against the Bengals. That's a loss. I'll give you a win against Carolina. Sunday. That's Sunday Night Football. Oh, geez, Sunday Night Football against Baker Mayfield. No, that's a loss. At Philly, that's a loss. You know what? You might split with Washington, but Washington might be in the playoff. I'll give you a win on that. So, but and I know I'm just being. What do I have here? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mike McCarthy might lose his job by then. 8, 9. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You might be 7. This is a rough patch. 8 and 9, 9 and 8, 10 and 7. Right around that area. I mean, any of those losses. I have you at 5 losses in a row. That might be the time Mike McCarthy loses his job. But God only knows. That could, God only knows, that could be a win because they could split. That could be a loss because you're just trying to get in the playoffs. This could be a win. I'm sorry, you're going to hang around probably. My guess, probably an over and under of about 8.5. So 8 and 9, 9 and 8, 10 and 7, and you're going to fight for Washington to get into the playoffs. Sorry, Philly's winning that division. By that, they just made some moves, got another wide receiver from the Redskins. They got Dotson. And the Giants are the Giants. You'll sweep them because they're going to be a bottom tier. They might compete for the number 1 draft in the draft next year. So guys, I don't know what to tell you on this. I just sped through the Dallas Cowboy freaking schedule. You really want to pay Dak Prescott $60 million a year? Be honest with yourself. You're a diehard Cowboys fan. I have friends from back home that are Cowboys fans and still believe they are America's team. Do you really believe you're going to have Mike McCarthy by the end of the year? Do you think Cooper Rush is going to be the next big thing? Are you going to contend for, I don't know, a high-end playoff? Is CeeDee Lamb going to start? I'm fairly certain he's going to play. He might hold out all training camp, come back day 1 and catch 10 balls. He might. That's what diva receivers do. So, and yes, I did call him a diva receiver, but he's the only thing Dak's got. Dak can do all his little things and ask for $60 million a year. What do you, the Cowboy Nation, whatever you want to call it, think how your schedule is going to go? Leave a comment, thumbs up that you made it to the end of this video. But if you want to see more and do all the wonderful stuff, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more of all these hot takes and whatever, trust me, I want you to do it because I can see you bloody legends in the next one. And there's good old Dak. Okay, here we go.